Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. Bad to the bone, 1966 Chevelle Pro Street. It's got a 555 Pro Charged big block under the hood, making about 650 horsepower. Tubbed in back with some big monster fat tires, roll cage, all blacked out. Cool part about it, it's never been raced, never been to the track. It was an elderly man, he passed away unfortunately, that we got it from. He built this car just to go get coffees in the morning with his friends. So it's not a race car, it's a hot rod, but just a cool car. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can read the specs, study all the pictures top to bottom. You'll find price tags on all of our cars, along with monthly finance payments as well at volocars.com. I hope you enjoyed the videos. Subscribe to our YouTube and click on the bell icon so you can be notified as the new ones are posted. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Buckle up. Yeah, we sold a black XKE Jaguar years ago for this man. He restored that nut and bolt to perfection. So he's a car guy. This one is just a cool car. It's not perfect, but real nice car. Had a ton of work done to it. The son told me recently, before he passed, there was 35 grand just spent in the driveline recently. So anyway, underneath the car, all fat tubular control arms up front. The whole front end's been rebuilt. In back, it's all reconfigured because the tires are like this wide, so it has a new frame structure built back there. It has a 4-link system, triangulated, has the crossbar, tubular control arms, coil-over adjustable shocks. You look up at the motor, it's got an anodized extra capacity oil pan, high torque starter. It's a TCI Turbo 400 automatic with all sorts of work done. There's a 3500 stall, reverse manual valve body, it has a trans brake. Drive shaft is rebuilt. It's a narrowed 12-bolt rear end with a 373 posi. Exhaust is 3.5-inch exhaust. I think they're Flowmaster mufflers, and if it's not loud enough, it has dumps for you too. Disc brakes at all 4 wheels. There's pictures on our website, you can check it out. It's not detailed under there, but there's a lot of good quality parts and workmanship. Now the body, you got a cowl hood. Yeah, it's a fiberglass cowl hood, fits real nicely. The fender's real nice, straight. This all lines up really well. It's all smooth. Actually, the gaps are pretty precise on the doors and the rocker. It's all straight, fits nice, no bubbles. The quarter panel's real nice, smooth, really straight. Actually, super straight. The trunk, same thing. The body is absolutely straight. The gaps on this trunk lid are excellent. This side's just the same. The roof is nice and smooth. The body's outstanding. I'm not finding any fault with the body. It is absolutely straight and the gaps are super duper nice. All the trim has been blacked out, and all the stainless gutters and moldings, door handles, the mirrors, even the wiper arms have been blacked out. The emblems are blacked out, wheel well moldings. The hood is fiberglass. There is actually it's a scratch. I was going to tell you it's a crack, but there's a scratch up here in the paint. The paint is polished out very smooth and glossy. Yeah, it's like a mirror looking down both sides of this car. Now up front, bumpers, grille. Bumper is glossy. All the trim is like a satin black. Windshield looks like it's been replaced. All the glass is tinted. Now the tires, you got the skinny, they look like Weld wheels, polished Weld wheels. I don't know how to say the name of that. Sprint Classic tires. And then in back you got the good old Mickey Thompson and they look like they're street slicks. They got a little bit of groove in them, but they're mostly a slick. Bolted on wheels. You got the screws to keep the tires from slipping off the rim. We have big polished Weld wheels, so wheels front and back do match. All the trim in back is blacked out. It does have a big old on and off switch here for the battery. It kills all the power to the car. So there you have it. You got really nice looking outside. Let's see what it's like inside and under that hood. Let's see what awaits us in the trunk. You got a hardwood composite fuel cell, big steel braided line. You got a stainless steel box for the battery. And of course, it's all reconfigured for the super huge wheel wells. Roll bar is brought right into the trunk compartment. Then it was spatter painted. Weatherstrip is replaced. Under the trunk lid is painted nice gloss black. So the door jambs are painted real nice. Bottom of the doors are clean. Weather strips are replaced. Does have a pretty substantial full roll cage in here. Oh, yeah, the door panels are real nice. It has embroidered 66 Chevelle. Those are custom made. Yeah, I was just talking about the roll cage because you can actually get in and out real easy. The bar is real low, so you can just climb right in. Bar goes up over the top. It's a substantial cage, but easy to maneuver. So it's got custom gauges on the pillar, across the dash pad. The chrome bezel's been replaced. I think this is a Cheetah shifter down on the floor, and you have your switches for fuel pump and fan and trans brake and all that good stuff. It's got quite a stereo system, a Sony stereo, but you got kick panel speakers, door speakers, and we'll get to the back in a minute where all the rest of the speakers are. You got Sparco racing seats with the racing harnesses. And then in back, you got two big subwoofers, two big crossfire amplifiers, more speakers. It's all carpeted, upholstered. The roll bar is all painted gloss black. I know some of the foam is a little chewed up, but the roll bar is substantial. The headliner's been replaced. Now we're getting to the good part, the motor. I didn't see a rod to hold the hood open, so I brought our stick over here. It's a fiberglass hood, so they took the springs off. And I'm going to cheat a little bit. I have some notes written down from the Sun. It's a 555 Dart big block. Dart Pro 1 heads, solid roller cam, F2 Pro charger, C&S aerosol quad needle and seat blow through, E85 capable carb. Built specifically for this engine. MSD digital ignition system with a map sensor. It's a Victor Jr. aluminum intake. T&D shaft mounted roller rockers. Moroso fabricated valve covers with the notch for the Pro Charger. Fully forged rotating assembly. Dual key 6-bolt harmonic balancer. Hooker Super Comp 2-piece headers, big aluminum radiator, the electric fan, looks like aluminum water pump, electric water pump. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. The fuel system, everything you can see is braided stainless lines with all fancy fittings and fuel regulator and fuel pump and radiator hoses and all sorts of good stuff in here. It's not what I'd call detailed. If you wanted to show the car, you can spend some time in detailing it up a little better, but that's a monster of a motor right there. So I'm going to tell you what we've got here. I think the guy was an amazing body man. The body and paint is outstanding. The fit and finishes. That door over there shut like a brand new car. So does this one right here. You've also got some really high-end equipment. I mean, a Dart big block supercharged engine under here. It's got all the good components. Where it's lacking is in the detail. You could drive this car, you're going to get noticed just because of how it sounds and how it looks. But if you really, I'm a detail person. You know, if you want to sit at the car show and open the hood, there's a lot of polishing you can do in here. But boy, there's a lot of money spent. These are not just rubber fuel lines or metal fuel lines. That's all high-end stuff there. It would cost you a fortune to duplicate this stuff. Billet brackets, billet timing cover. It's got electric fan front and back of the radiator. Polished aluminum overflow bottle. And you can buy a prop rod or some springs for that hood, I'm sure. But there you go. That's my impression. Go to volocars.com, talk to the salesman. Joey's the salesman that really knows high performance stuff. If you wanted to ask him about the motor or specs, he could probably help you best. Runs on E85 from what it sounds like. And they can also help with financing, delivery. That's at volocars.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to our YouTube. Click on that bell icon so you can be the first to see the next one posted. And you better go quick because this car is going to go quick. Trust me, it does.